Okay, so in this video we're gonna go over the trends I'm seeing in the AI space. For some credibility, we have built over 15 solutions this year alone, operated in over 6 markets, and we not only speak with business owners directly on a daily basis, but we also build the solutions for them, which is a combination that I don't see a lot. Most people that are building solutions are only teaching them. They are not building them for business owners, and most people that are speaking with business owners, they are not building the solutions themselves. They are delegating to their team, therefore they are not very into depth when it comes to the actual technology. So I've divided this from a business perspective and from a tech perspective, and let's get started. Business perspective, the number one trend that I'm seeing is businesses are wanting to turn their business into data-driven businesses. They have lots of information from the past, but it's all over the place. Also, they don't have good ways to move data around easily through automation. So to update this centralized platform where they are storing the data automatically, they have to do this manually. This makes it tough for them to use machine learning algorithms that could help them learn from their data, which is what they want. They want to fix this so they can make smarter decisions using all the information they have from the past. And I'll speak a little bit about this more in trend number 6 if I'm not mistaken. But number 2 is that processes and workflows are not properly defined. It's not possible to implement new technology when a process isn't well defined and mapped. These companies often need help from an expert called a consultant. This person's job is to carefully look at how the company does things in each of their department and create a clear map of their processes. Once they have this map, then the consultant can suggest smart places to use AI that will really help the company. This way, the new tech actually makes things better and creates value, instead of just causing confusion all over the place due to undefined processes. Trend number 3, this is something that we are working on currently, is companies are looking to build a system that acts as a central hub for all their information and operations. Think of it as a super brain for the company. This system would store and manage a wide range of data, including company processes and workflows, product and service offerings, client information, historical data, key performance, employee details, real-time updates on daily activities and campaigns such as ads, outbound campaigns, things of that sort, and ongoing project information. This links a bit with trend number 1, which is wanting to turn their business into a data-driven business. The goal is for this system to not only store this information but also to analyze it and automatically generate useful reports. Why? Most of the times the CEO is detached from the day-to-day and what's going on in the business. This would act as a way, instead of him having to communicate with the different managers of each department, he would just be able to communicate with this one super brain and get all the insights that he wants. Why? He might be detached, but he knows the questions that he needs to ask in order to get the right responses. These reports would help managers and employees make better decisions and keep track of the company's performances. So the dynamic from the CEO to the super brain is that he can chat back and forth with it. From managers and employees, you'd have a daily and weekly report as to what went on in the company. So for example, this process, this project was completed, this client was resold, these sales reps hit this sort of metrics, on ads or cost per lead went from X to Y, things of this sort. Trend number 4 is that CEOs and other top executives are getting overwhelmed by the huge number of emails they receive, sometimes more than 50 per hour. They're looking for a smart computer program or an agent, which is what we are building, that can handle these emails for them. This agent would need to read emails, understand them, and respond appropriately, just like the executive would. It's a tough job because the emails might be about all sorts of important business matters. It might be asking for information regarding the company, or it might be regarding a specific process, or just when are you available, when can we meet, things of this sort. So you also need a classification system to rate it. Okay, is this important for right now? Can this be left for next week? When should we speak with this person? Should we give this person this information, for example, about the company? Classification here is important. These business leaders would be willing to pay a lot of money for a system that could do this job well. It's a worthwhile investment to save time and reduce stress. The big challenge is that this system needs to be perfect or close to perfect, because no such thing as perfect. It cannot make mistakes when replying to important business emails, and it cannot give information that it should not give. For example, someone asking, can you provide me the information about your company so I can issue an invoice? It will have to be vetted. Does this person need an invoice? If so, for what? So should we give it to them, or should we pass it on to a human, for example, the assistant? Trend number 5 is that many business owners are rushing to implement AI simply because it's a buzzword. Like, we need AI in our company. Why? I don't know, but everyone is telling me we need AI, and this is not the correct way to go about it. This knee-jerk reaction, as I like to call it, trend often leads to misguided investment. A knowledgeable consultant, yet again, is crucial to illuminate AI's real potential and guide businesses toward practical and value-adding AI solutions. Trend number six, yes, it's the final one on the business owner side of things, is business owners are overwhelmed by the flood of AI and no-code tools. This abundance leads to paralysis, preventing implementation. They need someone to guide them by auditing each department, recommending specific tools for each team, creating a manual for how to use them, and creating custom solutions when no tool exists in the market. Let me just correct this here. There we go. This won't be edited. This hands-on approach breaks the paralysis and drives actual AI adoption. So these are the trends we are seeing from speaking to business owners on a daily basis. Now, what about tech perspective? Because I know that on this channel we have both types of viewers, let's say. People that want to build AI, people that want to implement AI. So I think it's important to cater the content to both individuals. If you're just a business owner, you can leave at this point, or I would recommend you to stay, because you'll find some interesting ones here. Trend number 1, there's a growing trend of over-reliance on AI agents as a one-size-fits-all solution. Many think agents can automate everything. However, simpler and more cost-effective options exist. Combining multi-chain prompts via no-code tools like make.com, which is one of the workflows we show in this channel, can often achieve similar results without the complexity of full-fledged agents, which need a lot of building and have a lot of bugs. Trend number 2, experienced AI developers are scarce. Top talent is costly and often unavailable, running their own businesses. Entry-level developers lack skills to deliver and to understand the scope of the project. This creates a golden opportunity for mid-tier developers. So with solid skills and rates between 8 and 20,000, they can quickly capture the market, bridging the gap between high-end and novice talent. There's a nuance here, which is they cannot just be a developer, which is trend number 3. They need to understand business and business processes. For AI projects to succeed, you need 2 key players: tech experts and business savvy people. Developers build the AI, while the business folks grasp what's really being done and how it adds value. So the communication with the business owner. This combo ensures AI isn't just cool tech, but actually solves real problems, improves the business, and adds value, which at the end of the day, it's the only thing that a business owner is concerned with. And why I like these trends, they all link to each other. Number 2 links to number 3. So number 2 is the fact that developers are scarce, but mid-level developers have a great opportunity, but they need to be aligned with someone that understands business. And now number 3 is linked to number 4, and you'll understand why just now. Many new AI agencies or developers are tech-focused, not business-oriented. Despite having better solutions, they often undercharge because they, 1, copy others' pricing and solutions. You've seen this last year with everyone selling chatbots. 2, this is the most important one in my opinion, they do not know how to demonstrate ROI, and they focus on features, not outcomes. This limits their growth and value delivery, as they struggle to communicate the true worth of their AI solutions. Therefore, they are stuck charging this, spending 2 weeks, maybe 4 weeks delivering their solution, and they will always be capped at a certain revenue level. Trend number 5, you cannot automate. I like to say this a lot, which is completely true, but I am still not able to get my point across like how I see it in my head. But the more I speak about it, the more I'm able to clearly communicate what I'm trying to say to you watching at home. Critical issue in AI adoption. You cannot automate what you don't know how to do manually. Let me repeat. You cannot automate what you don't know how to do manually. Many are rushing to implement AI for processes they don't fully understand. This leads to inefficient or flawed automation. Most times both. Before applying AI, it's crucial to have a deep grasp of the task at hand. Otherwise, you risk scaling inefficiencies rather than improvements. Again, let me say it again. You risk scaling inefficiencies rather than improvements. And if someone pays you and you bring them more problems, you can pray because they will hate you and they will churn and they will ask for their money back as they should, and you need to give them their money back. For instance, you cannot create an effective conversational chatbot if you yourself don't know how to do customer service manually. See this a lot with third world developers, which say they can automate, let's say, or create a chatbot for customer service, but if a client of yours would go and speak with that individual to try to fix the problem, they wouldn't be able to because they don't know how to communicate. Understanding the human process is crucial. Only after you do so can you automate that process. AI should enhance human expertise, not replace a lack of it. Let me say it again. AI should enhance human expertise, not replace a lack of it. And finally, trend number 6, in the AI market, many build on existing solutions without differentiating. Not just on the AI market, the market as a whole. You typically have the first two markets and then everyone is building on top of it without looking at the other path, which is where the money is. They fail to understand specific market problems and create unique solutions. Now I want you to remember this simple graph from a friend of yours. Following leads to short-term success and long-term disaster. Leading leads to short-term sacrifice and long-term success. And this is pretty much all that I had to present to you today. This little graph, beautiful little graph. So yeah, hope you have a nice day and see you in the next one.